gentlemen, I guess as you can tell from that song, we have the one and only Don Cornelius in the house. Let's give him a hand, folks.
Yeah.
All right. How you doing, Don?
Fine, Robert.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Herb. Yeah, you got it. Don, you know the thing about Don, when he worked with us at WVON, he didn't know anything about radio. Roy Wood brought him in. I don't know why he liked you. They were friends. Why did he get you? Was it a bet? Did you owe him some money or something?
You don't have to know that. Right?
Okay, well, don't tell me that. But we all took turns in teaching Don, and he was a great student, had a beautiful voice, and ended up with Soul Train.
Herb, you can't say you taught me. You only told me one thing, okay?
What?
One thing. You told me when to laugh and when not to laugh, and that was it. Now, if you want to call that teaching,
no, you know what else?
That's you talking.
You know what else I taught you?
What
I taught you how to pick your hair in the natural, because you would come to me, Herb, is this right? Are my ears supposed to stick through the hair or what?
I heard on the grapevine that you said that on the radio.
And it happened.
And Herb, I'll fight you about that, okay?
Well, I'm not going to talk. Remember I had the pistol with the blanks in it? And you told me to shoot you? You don't remember that?
That was back when you were drinking a lot.
I did drink a lot then.
And you imagined some stuff.
No, I didn't imagine.
That never happened.
Oh.
And everybody forgave you, you know?
Yeah, okay.
No, that wasn't you. You didn't drink. Rodney. No,
Rodney and I both drink, because he'd leave a bottle of whiskey in the wastebasket when he got through, and he said the whiskey's in the wastebasket.
Now you're lying on E. Rodney
And he's
Jones.
passed away.
And you know where he is.
Well, I don't think he's in heaven.
How about that? Nobody should laugh at that. Just erase the laughing, or whatever you guys do over here at the big stations.
Oh, it is a big station.
You don't know whether Rodney's in heaven or not, Herb. You don't know that.
No, but I'd rather imagine it would be hard for him to get there. If you got to know Rodney.
You don't quit. I'm gonna just be quiet. You know?
Can you tell me? We're gonna play.
This will be my first interview where I don't say nothing. Okay.
We have the guy that started with you, Clinton Gent. How you doing, Clinton?
Fine. How are you?
All right. So how does that make you feel now that you guys are back together for the first time in 900 years?
Well, it's certainly been great to see Clinton. We both from the same old neighborhood on the south side of Chicago, next to what they used to call the Valley.
Yeah, he was St. Lawrence. I was Champlain.
How did the Soul Train thing? That was on Channel 26. It was in black and white, right?
Right.
So how did that get started, Clinton?
Don came up with the idea. It was all his project, but everyone needs help. No one is an island. Okay, so I was standing in the guys and girls one night. I was sharp. I was a player. I was having fun, and Don had got off the air, and he stopped by. So he said, "Clinton, baby," that's what they used to call me in the old neighborhood. So he says, before I leave, I want to holler at you. So I say, okay. So when he left, he said, "Hey, man, I'm trying to start working on a project and stuff, and I need your help." So that's how it got started. We went from there.
Y'all went to Channel 26. Was it
Well, he was there already.
Oh, he was there
already down doing news?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, he was doing news already there.
And how long did that show last with at Channel 26? Was it a year or two?
It lasted a year for me, and then when I started working on a syndication, a version for syndication, which we put a plan together to do in Los Angeles. Clinton kept it going, and I don't know exactly how long Clinton was able to keep that show going on Channel 26.
Oh, that's after you left. Clinton, yeah, Clinton did the show after you went to L.A., right?
Yeah, after I think after 1971 or so.
Yeah.
Clinton, how long did you keep it going, brother?
76 to 76. 1976.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
He's a-
5 years,
Herb,
5.5 years.
Herb, he's exaggerating. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Clinton.
No, it was
Speak, brother.
Well, anything you want to say to Clinton before we get back into music? Because we're going to bring Richard Steele in here.
The boy sure could dance, Herb.
Oh, he got them long legs. The boy, he could jam.
Yeah, he could dance.
His legs about 6 feet tall. His body's about 2 inches tall.
There you go. That's him.
Him and Ronnie Paul would get together, and boy, they were really something. We got Richard Steele here. Hey, Richard, how you doing?
Hey.
What was your connection with Don, Richard?
Well, he probably doesn't remember this, but this
He
was
probably doesn't.
This is 40 years ago. But we knew each other before he went out to California and connected and communicated. And there was one day I got a call from Channel 26, and they said, "Listen, Don Cornelius wants to talk to you." So I think I called him. They gave me a number. He called me, and he said, They want somebody to co-host with Clinton Gent on Soul Train. And since I had worked at 26, they said, well, we can kind of agree on you, and what's up with that? And so at the time I was doing Afternoon Drive on the radio, and I said, that's going to be kind of hard to swing that. I'd have to tape my show and then run over there. So after all of that, I said, okay, but if I can do all of that, how much does it pay? And Don said, well, we don't have anything in the budget for that right now. So,
Man, you keep bringing these brothers in here, making up.
Making up all these
Making
weird
up
stories.
stuff,
No, that's
man.
how- as a matter of fact, that's how-
Here come Richard, one of my favorite cats.
true story. True
He
story.
just said something on your air
That's true.
that
That's true.
is fiction.
No, I think that's
At
eventually.
best, you know.
I think that's how LaDonna Tittle actually
No,
ended up.
I probably. If Richard said it happened, it happened.
It happened.
Okay, forget
It
about
happened. And then when I'd see Don at a later point, I said, Don, how do I get in television? He said, blank, blank, I gave you your chance. You didn't
But you know,
didn't take it.
at Channel 26 at the time, they were just, if you wanted to be on, they would just put you on and you didn't get paid. Is that right?
it. Yeah, that's not true either.
That's not true.
Not
Did
at
they
all.
pay you at Channel 26?
Well, you paid yourself because
Oh, you got commercials?
if you could sell advertising into a format that you were working on, that's how you got paid.
They call that brokering time. So you would get a percentage of what you.
Pioneered by Big Bill Hill, who you and a few other people of your stature
My age, go ahead, say it.
and your stature and longevity.
Oh, well, he's a word
Probably,
master.
remember Herb? You remember?
Yeah. I remember Big Bill Hill.
Red, hot, and blue.
Yeah.
Purvis
Big Bill Hill
Spann.
shopping.
Purvis Spann was the first guy, I think, to be successful at brokering time.
Well,
Before he ever went to WVON.
But the other thing I wanted to say about Don is, as he says, we go way back. I always admired him because he was cool. My thing was being cool. I had two people that I admired who were cool. Miles Davis was one because he was really cool.
Yeah, he was.
and Don Cornelius was the other one that was cool and had a great voice, which I always envied. And, I just will always consider the fact that we're friends to be a feather in my cap. Appreciate it a lot. And I'm just glad to be a part of this.
We were talking about what artists that Don liked, and it's finally come out. See, he's at a crossroads here. He doesn't want to favor one artist over the other,
No, I just liked everybody, man, and I still do,
but maybe a little edge for James Brown.
Yeah, it's an edge for people like James Brown and Stevie and Aretha because they were all my turning points when we knew we were starting to make it. When we started, we didn't get big stars. We got one big star for the opening show, which was Gladys Knight and the Pips. And after that show, we were really skinning our knees up on the ground or on the floor, trying to get serious, major people to do the show. And gradually it started to happen. And when Aretha walked in the door, you're like, okay, now, Don.
Oh, it was on then, right?
Then James Brown, it was like, whoa, wait a minute.
Well, we tried to play an Aretha before you go, but tell me,
And,
tell me what you liked about James Brown? I wanted to kind of center on that. Did you have some private conversations with him, or?
No, I just saw him as a master of the soul medium, and everybody else that I knew did. The Gamble and Huff, as sweet as they were as producers, they loved James Brown. Everybody, and I had to learn to like James Brown because he was so funky. If you didn't know anything about music, you just didn't know what he was doing. You didn't know why he was so popular, and you didn't know why you liked it.
But you liked it.
Because if you didn't know a little bit about music, you couldn't put your finger on it. You liked it, but you couldn't put your finger on why you liked it.
Right.
And then Stevie Wonder, when he walked in the door, I'm like, okay, Soul Train, you're getting ready to make it,
Oh, but you say start over, Don, the mic was off. Or was it something that you could say on the radio?
Well, it's a question you didn't ask me.
Okay.
I don't do that.
You don't?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. He starts coughing when he don't know where I'm coming from. It's like, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, Herb.
Don,
this is Don here. You know me, brother. You told me.
Oh, I love
you.
You
told me if it's funny, you laugh.
If it's not funny,
don't laugh. If it ain't
laugh.
funny, don't laugh.
And that's the advice I should follow.
And that will make a career.
Yes,
that's what careers are made of.
Don, but we kind of feel that our Sunday show has more listeners than any radio station in the city of Chicago at this time.
We're going to see.
We're going to see how many people come out to the show, huh?
That's not me talking. That's my alter.
Okay.
Ego. Stop it with that braid in the back of your head, okay?
Don Cornelius is... we got to go. I got to go get my brain together. But I love you. I'll be there tomorrow. And any last words? Hey, how about closing out like you do on the love?
I love you. I love you, Herb, and I don't do that anymore. But
okay.
Since it's you, we're parting.
Oh, before we go,
now, don't tell me to do something and then interrupt me.
Joe Cobb.
It's your problem.
Joe Cobb sends you his best wishes. He's got a big business. We were supposed to call him, but he's very busy in Little Rock, Arkansas. He's the one that used to do Soul Train.
Okay. Did.
All right, now.
The voice of Soul Train. One of the two voices. Sid McCoy being the other, God rest his soul.
Yeah.
The greatest I've ever heard as a DJ in any city, and Joe Cobb, probably my second favorite.
No, where do I come in? Number 3?
Joe third, you two, you second.
Oh, I'm 2, Joe's third. Man, go ahead. You skip me and sign off. So sign off, man. Come on.
I just did it, Herb.
No, you did.
Where in the heck was you at?
No, you said you're going to do that love, soul, peace.
I did it. No. Ask your engineer.
Did he do it?
See, he's scared to answer. He's scared. You scared to talk.
Just do it for us one time. Just one time.
No, the brother's scared. The brother's scared to answer you.
Come on, Don.
Whether I did it. He know I did it.
Well, we want you to do it again.
Okay. As in parting, always as in parting, we wish you peace.
And? What about soul and stuff, man?
See, you don't even know how it goes.
Don, I'm going to see you tomorrow. We love you. Right. Thank you so much. It's been just great. Don Cornelius, ladies and gentlemen. What a great guy.
All right, come on. We're going to do a camera picture.
Well, what color is your hair? That's what
what is I was supposed to be done today?
That's right. That's why we're going to take a picture.